So here's the thing. I'm not really even mad anymore. Are there events that piss me off? Yeah. Do I feel anger or mad or upset about that? Yeah. Are there flying monkeys and people out there that need some broken bones? Yeah. And if I need to call one out, I'll call one out. But for the most part, I am mellow. Now comes the part after anger. I tell y'all guys, this is going to be a little bit more of a blog than anything else today. I tell y'all, anger is more productive than depression, and that's true. You ain't getting nothing done when you're laying around and crying and looking at the walls and begging for relief and wanting to die and being hoovered and smeared and attacked online, however that narcissist is doing it, socially, whatever. There's that, and then there's being angry. When I finally got fed up and realized there was no winning in the way that I had always thought of winning, like that narcissist changing or understanding what they had done was messed up, when I knew, when she was collecting enemies and they were coming at me from every fucking direction for whatever selfish reason, those toxic fucks, I got angry. I reattached my sack and I built this channel. And I went at them in public, or at least some of them. Because coming at them, responses is also not saying a word. Some want it too much. They thirsty for Walton's dick. They weren't going to get it. Gee, I was angry for a while. Anger is more productive. Keeps you moving. Makes you hostile. Makes you defensive. Makes you aggressive. Yeah. But that hate will help you to survive. And what happens after it's gone? I don't know if it was me understanding my true worth and true power. I'm not sure. Narcix came back, talked some shit. I threw a tactical nuke. Attack nuke. Can't even say tacular. And I didn't even do it on YouTube. It wasn't on YouTube. It wasn't on YouTube. It was at home, straight at home. Did damage. Truth. Real. Did damage. Did so much damage. Scurried off. I don't know. It was weeks ago. I'm not angry. So you know what comes after anger? This is what I'm figuring out. What comes after the anger part, you have to go back and you have to confront everything that the anger was protecting. So now I have to go back and I have to look at all the triggers, which has been happening to me for weeks. Kind of threw me off balance there for a minute. Because I could have went to that anger, but I didn't. It wasn't in. It's not in my heart anymore. And I'm so exhausted from fighting. Well, fighting for that. See, narcissists protect their inner child, their broken feelings, their trauma, their stress. They protect it with ignorance, lies, rage, dismissal, projection, toxic ways of dealing with something. That not keeping it real, not looking at themselves, not doing the introspective work. We as regular human beings with souls, we go through that. And I did that. I went through the introspect. Where was I wrong? What did I do wrong? How did I overreact? What am I disappointed in myself for? I already did that. The forgiveness part, all that. Now I'm facing the triggers. Going to certain stores that remind me of her. Hearing certain songs. Missing moments. Remember those good moments? I have to keep telling myself this. Those good moments were constructs. They were built either by your own bullshit or their bullshit, but it was built. It was a construct. And every good moment is suffocated with a blanket of nasty moments, heartless, cruel moments. We still have to go through that. Now that I'm past the anger, I've got to face that. So I'm fighting depression a little bit. I am doing that. I'm doing a lot of sleeping when I can sleep. A little bit of insomnia. Thinking. Catching myself saying the words, I miss her. Or I miss you. And then having to remember, that heartless trash does not miss you. They miss what you could give, maybe. But no, they've moved on to destroy another life, and destroy another life, and destroy another life. The hardest part about being an empath and being compassionate and caring and is not being able to understand someone else who is not like that, who is fake, who is a liar, who is like demonically evil. It's just at one point a victim themselves, and for whatever reason couldn't or didn't help themselves and become healthy, and instead chose to do what they do, and it just doesn't make sense. So I'm not angry. I've been trying to do those quick fire, rapid, angry videos I used to do, and I can't bring myself to do it. Because really at this point for me, like, there's no aggression in the situation. Unless if some reckless shit comes at me, if more lies are told or something reckless, I'm going to respond, but I'm not going to respond on YouTube. I'm going to do it in personal life. I'm Tacknute. Got plenty of those. And that's it. It's strange how you go from, right, the situation where I've heard this said before, the person who holds the power in a relationship is the one that doesn't care. So for the longest time, the narcissist held the power because they didn't care. And then when you come out of it and you don't care, you don't care. You don't care about a relationship. You know it's false. You know it's not going to happen. You know what they're about. Who that is, right? Even if you're missing them, even if you're going through whatever you're going through, you know you don't care. So you have your power again. I'm wondering what comes next in this stage of the healing process. Because now it's like an open, it's like unexplored territory. Open future. I've wiped my slate clean, basically, damn near, of everyone. You know, not disassociated, but just created boundaries so freaking powerful and so walls so long and strong that I'm basically by myself. With the exception of a small few. I don't know what to do every night, other than to work on my projects. I try burying my head in that for a while. It's been touch and go. It's been hard to do. I don't want to make angry videos anymore, although they propelled this channel to grow really fast. But I just don't want to do that. I just don't want to do that anymore. Still feel like my heart is poisoned. Still feel like I'm never going to find love. I'm never going to find anyone. I'm kind of come to terms with that, and the understanding that that's a negative point of view, and not trying to make things manifest. Looking at the history of what's going on, and I know that no matter what I do, say, whatever changes come, whatever happens in the future, that narcissist is always going to be a sociopathic narcissist or a narcissistic sociopath. Whatever it is, whatever designation, whatever treatment, whatever she needs to go see a freaking psychotherapist and get handled, which is never going to happen. Whatever that is never going to change until she changes. But that's not even a part of my life anymore. I'm not angry anymore. I can't even say I miss my friend because she was my friend for 20 years. I can't even say I miss my friend because she wasn't my friend. Your friend doesn't do the types of shit that she does to somebody. So I guess this is where I'm at. I've ignored in the past But now I'm asking seriously, those of you who have been through this, or a lot further along than me, or wherever you're at, what do I do? How do I get through this part? What should I expect? What should I work toward? How do I deal with this part of the pain? Having to face the raw truth of it, of what actually happened to me, how I truly felt. Because, man, I'd never been treated like that before in my life for such a prolonged period of time. What comes now? I appreciate any answers. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. Be good to each other and suffer no fools.